Alright, so in this video, I'll be going over how agency owners can charge more for their services while working with less clients at the same time. So this came about because I speak to agency owners genuinely every single day. And what I hear over and over is that they may be doing well. They have clients, they're getting good results. They may be at 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month, 200,000 a month, but they're just working with so many clients. And because of that, their attention is just scattered and they're burnt out and they don't like what they're doing. And they may be at 50K a month, but they might be working with, 100 clients. And if you do the math, that's around $500 per client per month. And that's obviously unideal because what they don't realize is that you can be charging or you can be making $50,000 a month while only working with around 10 clients, or even 5 clients. And what I want to do in this video is explain exactly how you can go from, working with hundreds of clients, getting paid such small amounts, to working with potentially only a handful of clients, at least less, and charging a lot more, and just enjoying the process a lot more because there'll be a lot less headaches, your attention will be focused, and life will just be better. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Ethan Welby. I'm the founder of AGP, Agency Growth Partners, and we help marketing agencies add an extra $50,000 to $100,000 per month to their agency by building out client acquisition machines. So to get into it, the first thing that you need to do if you're looking to charge more while working with less clients and getting better results is crazy one, work with rich people. Work with people that actually have money. And one of the sayings that I've heard over and over is that you want to work with people who are already going to win and just accelerating their success. So to give an example of what I mean in the situation is I spoke to an agency owner one day and he was doing web design, and he started out helping local businesses. So for example, I don't know, chiropractors, pizza shops, whatever you can think of. He would work with everyone and he'd get paid on average around $250 to $1,000 per website. Okay. And the biggest thing that shifted for him was when I told him that I have another friend also doing web design who was charging $75,000 per website. And the thing is, what we did was we compared the websites that each one of them created. So the pizza shop guy, that agency owner, versus the guy charging $75,000 a month. And what we found is that there wasn't much more work going into the one that costed $75,000, right? It was probably around 20% more work. But I mean, 20% of work to charge an extra $74,000, it's probably worth it. And the reason he was able to charge that much versus the, working with pizza shop chiropractors is because he chose the right person to work for. So he was helping, I think, something in the finance space, big businesses, making billions per year, honestly. And when you're making that much, paying $75,000 for a website is not that much of an investment, to be honest, versus the guy making $3,000 a month running his pizza shop. Anything above, 500, 1,000, that's a big investment. So you can do the exact same work that you did for this one for the other and make $75,000 for the same website. So in your case, what you want to do, because you're going to do the exact same work or very similar work, is just choose a person that already has money. And when you do this, what you're also going to notice is that the clients are better. The client experience is better because they're not operating out of a mindset of scarcity, right? When people don't have money, they are the clients who are going to, hound you. They're going to ask you tons of questions. They're going to be on your back 24/7. But the ones who are already winning, the ones that have abundance, the ones that are calm, they're just going to let you do your thing. And that's when you get the best results as well, because, you know how to do the thing. You're the expert. So if you just work with them, they'll be comfortable and they'll be understanding that you are the expert, and they'll just let you do your thing and they'll get better results because of that. Right. So the second thing that I had to do to be able to charge more while working with less clients is to change my service delivery to what I call copy and paste delivery. Now, what this is every single client that you have, if all of them are similar, if all of them share the same characteristics, what you can do, and this is a point that you get to, is if they're all the same, all you need to do to deliver great results is figure out how to do it for one and then copy and paste it for all the others. Okay? So if you figured out how to get, e-commerce stores more sales in the fashion niche or whatever niche you have. You figured out how to do that once, and all you need to do is sign up more brands exactly the same in the same niche. And it's not like you have to reinvent the wheel. You just copy what you did for that one and do it for all the others. It sounds so simple, it sounds so straightforward, but so few people do this. So few agency owners do this. Because the reason that they don't and the reason that they can't is because they work with way too many niches. So they might help e-commerce brands, they might help chiropractors, they might help dentists, all these different types of things. And every client that they sign up, they have to reinvent the wheel. They have to figure out what to do again. And compare that to just working with one type of person and just copy and pasting the results for all of them. So Hormozy was even talking about this when he was helping gyms. I think he worked with like hundreds of gyms, probably even thousands. And all he did was copy and paste, I'd say around 50 different ad creatives, ad copies, targeting, things like that. So when he was running the ads, he'd just copy and paste things and give it to his clients and give them like a couple of options. And that is it. And they would get results from day one because it's already proven to work. So when they're running ads, they just, asked Hormozy, what did you do? He said this, this, and this. They copied it into their business and they got results. So the same can apply to your clients. If you just decide to work with a specific niche and only them and no one else, your life will be 100 times easier because you already know how to do it. It's not like when you get a new client, you have to spend hours brainstorming, researching, all this stuff that I see agency owners doing every single day. And that's where most of their time goes. Compare that to just saying, okay, we did this, do the exact same thing. And if your goal is to scale up, this is mandatory. This has to be done because it's going to be extremely difficult to get past 100, 200, 500K a month if you are reinventing the wheel every single time because there's no systems in place. So this is one of the biggest things that I see stopping agency owners from really, signing more clients, scaling up and hitting their revenue goals. All right. And the third thing that you want to do is to systemize every single aspect of your agency. And you probably hear this all the time. People are always talking about systems, processes, SOPs, workflows, but honestly, barely anyone actually does it. And even if they do, they don't do it to the degree that, it takes to scale up to the amount that they want. So what this actually looks like is firstly finding a proof of concept in anything that you do. So what this looks like is, for example, if you are looking to sign clients and systemize your acquisition, what you want to do is try an outreach method, whether that's email, whether that's LinkedIn. And then once you start getting results from it, for example, booking meetings, getting positive replies, signing clients from it, once you found the proof of it working, then what you want to do is document exactly what you did to get it to work. Okay? And once it's documented, that's when you can bring someone else in to do it. So the reason we do that is because someone else can't follow a system that's in your head. Okay? So step one is to figure out something that works. Step two is to document it step by step. And step three is to delegate it to someone else or, a software. Okay? And the same goes for your delivery. So if you've gotten great results for a client, you want to document every single step you took to deliver those results. Okay? So if you followed step two, which is only working with a specific niche so that you can copy and paste your service delivery, and you're working with people that already have money, it's going to be very easy to get results. And it's going to be very easy to charge a lot more at the same time, right? So if you can get someone else to follow the process that you took to get great results and two, to find and acquire clients, then you can pretty much remove yourself from almost all of the day-to-day and, free up tons or a lot of your time. So most agency owners, they don't have a problem with systemizing the back end, systemizing getting the client results, because usually they're an expert in what they do. They've done this for a long time, probably years at this point. So they're very good at delivering the service, whether this is running ads, email marketing, SEO, whatever you do. But most agency owners, they struggle with the second part, which is actually acquiring clients for this service, right? So they usually have all the foundations in place. They have the systems there to deliver great results. They have the team, they have the expertise. They can probably even sell. they just don't have that inflow of new qualified prospects to actually speak to every single day. Now, we obviously take care of this entire process for our clients, which is building out a brand new offer. So making sure they stand out from all the other marketing agencies, which allows them to, charge a lot more, sign a lot more clients, book a lot more meetings. Then we build out an acquisition system, which allows them to really just get in contact with the ideal prospects every single day so that all they need to do is close. And what we use is a combination of email and LinkedIn. And finally, what we do is we teach them how to sell, right? So you can have all the leads in the world. If you're not closing them, then it's pretty much pointless. So what we give them is a fully optimized sales process that has worked for, the top agency clients that we've worked with, and they are making 7, potentially even 8 figures every single year. So we give them that sales process, and then we evaluate it every single week just to make sure that they're closing as many deals as possible. But obviously not everyone can work with us. So if you're looking to do this on your own, what I'd recommend you do is firstly build out a brand new offer. Then what I'd recommend is testing some sort of acquisition system, whether it's email, whether it's LinkedIn, and just testing many new things. So scripts, different angles, different offers. And once you find the thing that works, and again, this might take days, weeks, potentially even months. So just keep that in mind. But the thing is, once you figure this out once, like I was saying, if you find proof of concept once, that's it. And all you need to do is scale up that proof of concept until you reach whatever goals that you want to hit. So again, what I was recommending for you is build the offer, use an acquisition system, find a proof of concept, and then what you want to do is just do the same with your sales process. So follow a basic 2-call script, discovery call, figure out where they are, where they want to be, and what's stopping them from getting there. And then what you want to do is walk them through a proposal. And again, this is what we give for our clients, but just to give some context, you just want to walk them through the offer, benefits of working with you, reasons that might be stopping them from getting there on their own, and then pricing, things like that. Might be a bit overwhelming, so I can make a video on that if you need. But other than that, that is the process. So just to recap on what you need to do to actually start charging more while working less, getting better results at the same time, then you want to streamline and make sure your service delivery is pretty much copy and paste to the point where you don't need to think what to do to get results. You just need to do what's already working for other clients and just duplicate it to all new ones that come on board. And then you want to systemize your agency. So have processes in place for every single thing that happens, whether this is delivering great results or signing clients, and then putting the right people in place to do these tasks without you. And that's really the litmus test to figure out whether a system is good or not, is can someone follow it without you, without asking you questions, without your guidance on it. They just need to be able to do it by themselves. And if that's the case, then you actually will have a functioning business that can run without you. So that's all for this video. I will talk to you in the next one.